Hello, welcome to Human Biology Online. My name is Carson Dobrin, and this video is meant to just be a quick overview of the way that the course is organized and what you can expect over the next 6 weeks. If we start, we're going to go right to the Blackboard page. Generally looks like this. There's a tab over here on the right-hand side you should see that says Start Here. Basic introduction about me and my email address. Email is generally the best way to get a hold of me. But there's also a link down here at the bottom with the syllabus. If you click that, it gives you a basic overview of the course. We're going to focus on the structure and function and physiology of human body systems. It's going to be a basic introduction to the main human body systems. And there are a couple of different required texts. One of them is called Human Body Systems by Daniel Chiares. That one should have been available to purchase through the bookstore. There is another book that is required. It is a free online book from a website that's called OpenStax. If you go to the syllabus here and click on the link, it will tell you that it doesn't want you to do that. You'll click it again anyway. After some patience, it will eventually open up the book. The textbook is a college level biology book. We're obviously not going to be covering all of this information, but we are going to be reading some of the chapters in this book. If you go to the table of contents, you'll see what we'll be focusing on is down towards the bottom on animal structure and function. For example, this first week, the first chapter is this first one, chapter 33, Animal Body, Basic Form and Function. Just to show you what that looks like, there's a couple of different ways that you can view the book. Let me go back actually to here. You can click View Online. When you click View Online, it'll bring you to something like this. Up in the upper left-hand corner, you can click on a box for the table of contents and scroll down until you find the chapter. This is chapter 33 on homeostasis. You can read it right online. Or if you go back to the first link here, you can also download the book as a PDF. That's handy if you're traveling a lot and you have some type of tablet or computer, or even you can download it onto your phone. You can purchase this book from Amazon. I'm not exactly sure how much it costs. If you wanted to be able to read it, I believe, in the Kindle view, you can also purchase it on iBooks. But like I said, it's free to view online or to download as a PDF. If you have any trouble accessing this, just let me know and I'd be happy to help you. Again, if you view it online, it'll look like this. There's a couple of videos that'll be embedded that you can view, and there's even some review questions at the end. So going back to the syllabus and the page that was mad at me. Okay. So those were the books. Again, there's the Human Body Systems. You shouldn't have had to pay more than $30 for that book. That information is here, and then also the free online book. The link is here. As far as technical requirements go for the class, it's an online class. You need reliable internet access and the ability to read PDFs. In addition, there's going to be a couple of extra readings that you will be required to read, and those links will be online. As far as grading, the grades are going to be calculated the following. Each week, there's going to be a reading quiz that will cover material from the assigned reading. Each of those reading quizzes are worth 20 points each. The class is 6 weeks long, so that's a total of 120 points. The quiz will open for you on Monday morning, and you have until Wednesday evening to complete it. Additionally, each week, you're going to do a case study. A case study is basically a discussion board. There'll be a prompt. I will ask you to reply, make an original response to that prompt, and also a follow-up response to a classmate's post. That's a total of 15 points for a week. That'll be 90 points for those case study responses. Also, in lieu of or instead of giving you a long final exam at the end of the class, I'm actually going to give a shorter exam each week. The exam is an essay format. That exam question will be posted to you on Thursday evening, and you will have 1 week to write your response to that essay question. The calendar or setup of the class is as follows. 6-week class, we're going to start with a basic introduction, talk about organ systems, and I meant to edit this but clearly did not. We're not going to talk about the integumentary system. We're actually going to talk about form and function. I will have edited that by the time you're reviewing it. So that is the syllabus. The next thing that's important to know is the announcement page. Here I will post, there's always questions that come up that I think might be beneficial for everybody. There are also just little notes or information about quizzes or tests that are coming up. You can find that information on the announcement page. The most important page for you is going to be over here if you click on Learning Activities and Tasks. Here there will be a folder for every week. At the moment you will probably only be able to see the week 1 folder. The week 1 folder, if you click on it, first off it'll tell you in this week you will need to I need you to introduce yourself on the Blackboard discussion board. That's by Wednesday. The respond and reply to the discussion prompt. Your original response to that discussion prompt is due on Wednesday, and your reply to a classmate's post will be due by Friday. And again, that is the sort of discussion board. You need to complete the readings, watch the lecture videos, and complete the quiz by Wednesday. When you click on the folder, the first thing that you will find is a link to this introduction video, and you will also find a link to the discussion board where I'd like you to introduce yourself. You can see that some of your classmates have already done that. You'll find that there. And you will also find some information about your required readings for week 1. You have the first chapter, or module is what they call it, in the Human Body Systems book, and also chapter 33, Animal Form and Function. I will say that this OpenStax biology book is information about sort of organisms in general, and my focus is on the human body. So if there's large sections of the chapter that seem to be about a lion, you probably aren't going to need that information as much as you would when they're talking about the human body. Go further down, you'll see a folder that's called Lecture Videos and PowerPoint Slides. If you click on that, you'll see there's 2 sections for today, or for the first week, Organ Systems and Form and Function. Clicking on Organ Systems, you will find 2 things. 1, a PDF of the slides from that lecture, and 2, a link that will not let me do it because I'm at school, to a YouTube video that will play the lecture videos. And I'm just going to go over this way. So you can see here is a YouTube page. There's 2 videos in there currently. One on the introduction to organ systems. I don't want to play that. And another that is form and function. These videos aren't very long. You would be required to watch both of them. So let's go back to week 1. Now we've seen how to get to the lecture videos and copies of the slides. The other thing that you will have is a quiz to take for week 1. This is the reading quiz. For this particular one, there's 10 questions. Likely there will be more questions as we proceed in future weeks. Quizzes will be time limited depending on how many questions there are. For this one, you have 10 minutes to take the quiz, and I will allow one retake for that quiz. The other thing you will find is a link to the case study. The case studies are like discussion boards. These are what are worth 15 points per week, 10 points for your response, and 5 points for your follow-up response to a classmate. Again, both the quiz and the case study will be open on Monday and are due by Wednesday. The exam question for week 1 will also be found in this folder when it is available for you. Click on the link and it'll bring it to you, and again it becomes available on Thursday, and you have until the following Thursday to finish it. There's also a link here for more information where I've just posted some other sites you can go if you need some more assistance. As far as the grading goes for both the case study and the exam question, I will post pictures on the announcement page. because they're a little difficult to see. Just trying to find my link. So we have the exam question rubric. It doesn't like it when I try to show it. I will post pictures of the rubrics on the announcement page so that you can view them before you're working. If any questions come up, please let me know, and I think that this will conclude our introduction video. Thank you.